How to start a window cleaning business in California.
All right, guys. So I'm fat, I'm ugly, and I'm making money. And that's the important thing. You know, if you're fat, if you're ugly, but you're making money, at least you're not out here starving. That's the benefit of, you know, working for, you know, yourself and providing for yourself and your family. And, you know, I'm happy. I'm a happy fat and ugly guy. And, you know, start working towards their own dreams as opposed to working for somebody else's. You know, I'm not saying how I do it is 100% the right way that you should be doing it. You should look at the way I'm doing things and then either make some adjustments or make a twist on it or something like that, for that it works for you, because that's really what's important. Just getting started is the biggest thing. Just getting started is the biggest thing. And that's what you guys got to do. You got to get started. You know, if you guys got a job 9 to 5 and you hate it and you're like, you know, one of these days I'm gonna start my own business, you know, it doesn't matter what it is, just matters that you get started. The sooner the better, because 9 years ago I was working security and I hated it, and I started my window cleaning business, and 9 years later I'm here in front of this camera right here. I'm trying to help other people because I saw the benefits of being my own boss, working for my own dreams. And you know, you make a lot of money. You can make some good money. But also I want to add to, like, you could be doing something for a long time. Doesn't mean you're doing it right, and doesn't mean that you're getting to your potential. You know what I mean? And that's what's important. You always want to be growing. You always want to be evolving. You always want to be learning. You always want to talk to other window cleaners and see what it is that they know that you don't know. I reached out to these guys and I said, you know, hey, you know, I wanna see if I can, you know, take you out to lunch and meet up with you and talk about, you know, the window cleaning industry down here and the community down here, and see what we could do, you know, to educate people and help them learn how to, like, price right for, you know, everybody can make more money because everybody's educated. They know their worth. I'm not doing anything sneaky. I'm just, you know, I'm educating people, and I'm trying to teach them, like, what they're missing out on. And I think, honestly, the real reason is people don't want to help other people. Some people don't want that. They really don't want that. I've talked to a lot of window cleaners, and then their attitude on that is like, man, let them sink themselves. Like, they already got holes in their boats. Let them ride it out and let them sink. You know, let them fail. Like, what? That's crazy. Like, if you got a couple life jackets, like, why don't you throw them out there for them? You know, help them out. Like, why do you got to just, like, sit there and watch somebody drown? I don't think that's cool. You know, I just want to see people make money. I want to see people do good, like me. So I think once you get to that certain spot, you be looking at it around and you be like, I want to help people. You know, so. But, you know, some people are nasty with it, and they're just like, nah, I ain't trying to help this guy, and let him fail by himself. And that's wrong. I like to stay in the same area. Like, I don't like to bounce around from city to city too much. Like, you'll notice, like, in my videos that I literally try to stay in, like, one city. There's 3 cities maximum, but I'm very, very selective. Very selective. Like, I'm not just taking anybody's house that wants their windows cleaned. I make sure that they're easy houses for me to do. The houses that I want to do, because I just want to do cookie cutter homes with just like you know, 20 sliders, single story homes. I don't get into those crazy homes anymore. Like those big fancy homes that you'll see me doing these videos, I simmer down on those homes. They're just, they take me longer to do. I'm not able to get in and get out like I want to. You gotta find your ideal house that you would love to clean all day, every day. Then what you got to do is, once you find your ideal house, you got to go ahead and find that house in a higher end area that people who live in there, like that demographic, they can afford your services. They're not sitting there, you know, gonna call 3 window cleaning companies. They just want to look online, see this guy has great reviews, see learn a little bit about your company, see that you're credible, that you're professional and all that good stuff, and then they just want to schedule you to where they stop sitting there. You know, that's once you find the house, you find the client, and then I only stick to those houses once I found a match for the client. Yeah, I hope this makes sense to people. If it doesn't, just write a comment below. You know, people see, you know, me over here trying to help other people, and then people want to like talk bad and be negative about me. That guy doesn't know what he's talking about, or you know, that guy's lying about his houses and how much he's getting paid, and I find that hilarious because it's sad. Because this guy over here has no idea what his worth is. This guy right here talking negative, talking negative about somebody who he's never met in person. It's sad to me that he has no idea like what he's missing out on. Just because you're afraid to charge, you know, $300, $350 for a simple house, or like a mid-sized house, doesn't mean I'm afraid. Just because I got the credibility, and you know nothing about social media or how the world finds service providers these days, like, you know, is that my fault? How about you be more open-minded and try to learn something from somebody else? You never know who's gonna say something to you that really opens up your eyes and like tears down that wall in your brain that just allows you to, you know, run towards success. You know what I mean? You don't know what somebody hasn't told you, that you're self-limiting yourself in your brain. You don't know who this is gonna be that's gonna help you get past that. So never ever think that you can't learn something from somebody. It might be like a little stepping stone. Boom, 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 boom. You know, you gotta like be humble, and you gotta be willing to be open-minded. Don't let things get to you, guys. Like, if you want to do something, do it. Don't think too much into it. Just do it. Don't be afraid to fail, because as you keep failing, you hopefully are learning, and you're going to get better at understanding how this works, how life works, how the game works. You know? So as long as you keep learning from your failures, then to me it's not a mistake, because you learn something from it. So, you know, don't give up on what you want to accomplish and what you want to achieve. You know, and then I think once I reached that point a while ago, I was like, you know what, there's other people out here that need to get help, that I gotta help them. Alrighty, so just about done with this house right here. Pretty excited. Let's see. Got these windows here. I got the garage window. Send mineral deposits. Actually came out a lot better than I expected. Alrighty, so I just applied some simple solution. I believe it was from Bright and Clean. Simple solution on this bottom window pane and those sliders over there, because these plants, they go ahead and hit that window with the wind and created some mineral deposits. Came off pretty good. I'm gonna let it dry. I could already tell that it took a lot of it off, and so I'm happy with the results for that one, and the client is too. He already said it looked a lot better on the sliders there. So that was mineral deposits. And also like the screen wedger here. This is how I take off screens. Just, all you gotta do is lift up the screen with your thumb on the top or the side and go at the other angle and take it off. Just grabs it. Once I lift the screen up, go like this, go like that, bam, take the screen off. Works like a dream. I like it. Alrighty, so I just finished that property. I did the exterior windows with the water fed pole, and I also did the interior windows traditional window cleaning, and went smooth. The client had some mineral deposits on their sliders and a few windows on the side. It was no big deal. Clients, honestly, I love my clients. I love my clients. My window cleaning clients. I just get like amazing clients. I get like nice people who really appreciate the fact that I'm there to clean their windows and that I do a great job. Like, it's a good feeling too, because when you know you're working for clients that appreciate you and value your work. Like, look at this. Like, the clients that I work for. Let's park car pass. Thank you. The clients that I work for, you know, like, look at these beautiful homes over here. It's great to work for these people. People who can afford your services. That's the type of clients you want to work for. You don't want to just, like, honestly, like, you don't just want to clean windows just to clean them. These houses right here, this is the type of clientele that's like my ideal client. So you will find the houses that you want to work on, and then you match it with your client. People can afford those houses right there, and we're going to appreciate your quality, your professionalism. And these people who got this type of money, they don't want to deal with nonsense. They don't want to deal with somebody calling off or giving some lame excuse, you know, my cat got ran over twice today or something like that, some nonsense. You know, they just want somebody, like, they want to be able to call somebody, schedule them, get a quote, or call them, get a quote, schedule them, excuse me, and then get the service done. No nonsense when you're over there. You know, try to keep the conversation with them minimal. Say good morning, good afternoon, whatever the case is. Be polite, be respectful, respect their home. Don't be dripping water everywhere. Have a towel that you lay underneath the window that you're cleaning. You know, kind of like common sense, but you know, I see a lot of people that don't do it. That's the type of clients that I strive to work for. That's who I accept to work for. Not houses that are like dirty all the time, because those houses, people who are looking for the best deal or the cheapest guy, you know, to clean their windows, those houses are dirty. You know, those are the houses that I started off cleaning. And you know, I didn't want to clean those houses anymore, and I realized that quick and early on. I did everything I could to go ahead and stop doing those homes. See, these are the houses I try to do now. Well, these are the houses I only do now for the most part, yeah. You know, people having a good time, riding their bicycles, enjoying life. Like, these are the type of clients you want to work for. You know, you guys got to market to them. You got everything that you guys do. The way your van looks, that's the people that you're gonna attract if they hire you. You know, they want to, if they see somebody with a nice clean van or a nice clean truck, they're gonna, you know, want to contact you because you're displaying that you're a professional company with a professional image, you know, and then you guys are doing everything by the book. You're portraying that, you know, and that's what people want, and that's what they want to hire, you know. So that's who those are the type of houses I try to work for, you know. And then plus, when you come over here, when you guys come over here, and then like they say, hey Eddie, I want to get a quote for my house, and you give them a quote, and like for that house, honestly, like I do a lot of these homes around here, so I already know what I would quote that. Like, I already got like a rate in my head right now. Like, look at that house right here. See, like a house like that, what I would quote, you know. It's an easy $350 house right there. Most likely $400 right there. Those Alexander windows right there, you know. Those are the houses that I do. And you know what? When you start getting inside these area, they want somebody who they can trust. So the more professional you look, the cleaner cut you look. You know, I can't do anything. I'm fat and I'm ugly. Like, I can't do much about that, you know. You know, or like I look presentable. You know, I'm giving good eye contact, and you know, I have a business card in my hand and I give it to them when I arrive or before I leave, whatever the case is. But you know, you want to portray being credible, professional, and you want to be that too. Like, don't just try to portray it, but be it, you know. You know, when I give those people a quote, they're like, hey, when can you do it? And there's people, I get a lot of clients, they just be like, hey Eddie, you know, I got referred to you by a friend of mine or whatever the case is, and I know you're probably booked this week, but is there any chance that I can get in with you this week? And then I'll say, oh, I'll text them back, or I'll call them back, whatever the case is for me right then and there. I'll get their property address, I'll look it up online real quick, and I'm like, okay, I know the area right there, I know that house, I can see it online. And look at this. Look at these beautiful homes right here. Look at this. That's security right there. Driving around, you know? And the reason being is because this area is a wealthy area. You know, they see anybody driving around, you know, who looks suspicious, like me right now. Oh gosh. You know, they want to send security out and check them out and see what they're up to. So when I give those people a price, they just go for it. They just want to schedule. They just want to see if I can fit them in this week. And I do everything I can. But you know, when you're booked, you're booked. And they understand that too. And they're willing to wait. In most cases, you know, when they call me, they're willing to wait for me to be able to do their house.